Hi guys, in this video we're going to continue with our website. So in the previous video we have made the home and services page. So now let us work on our about page. So now we'll create in the previous video we have created the services section. So now we're going to initialize our about section. So we just type section dot about hyphen section hash about. So now what we can do is we'll type h1 about, and so now we'll just go and check our website. So as you can see, when I click about, it's scrolling to the about page. So now let us go to Visual Studio Code. So we'll keep dot about hyphen text, and here np we are here to help you keep your kitchen clean. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. So as you can see, it has come. We are here to help. So we still didn't add any styling, so it looks like that. So now here dot about hyphen img hyphen container and img dot about hyphen img. So src will give dot slash images slash about.svg. So as you can see, it looks like this now. So now we'll go to Visual Studio Code, open this styles.scss. So now what we can do is we'll just press Ctrl B, close the sidebar. So here dot about hyphen section. So we'll just copy this whole thing, and here we finished our footer, here services. So here what we can do is about section, if that's what, okay, about styling. So dot about section, so we can keep it a display flex. So display flex, it has come like this, and then first we'll finish the full styling, and then we will see how it looks. Display flex align items center, and then justify content center, justify content, or we'll give space evenly, so they have even space. Okay, so now in our index.html hash, okay, no, dot about text, in this dot about hyphen text, what we can do is we have the h1. So first here we'll give the h1 font size of 60 pixels. Yeah, it's big, and like it should be big now. And here in the section, just one small change, we'll give the background of hash ed, so little grayish color. So it's gonna be little grayish now. So now let us get back to the about section. Here h1 is good. Now let's work on the p. So we'll give a font size of 30 pixels. Okay, so then Yeah, let us just see how it looks now. Yeah, it looks nice. See, the about is nice, the P is nice, the image is also nice. Yeah, so now it's good. And then what we can do is we will just try to make it responsive. So now we have the inspector. We're going to as you can see, the moment we have like open this inspector, it's red, like it's touching the side here. So what we can do is dot about text width of 50%. Okay, width of 50%. So it's gonna get the 50% width, and dot about hyphen img. I'll just close this inspector for now. Okay, yeah, so here dot about text I have added width 50%, and dot about img also will add width of 50%. Yeah, and then what we can do is img. Let us see how much img here we gave 500 pixels. We'll just copy this whole thing, yeah, and paste it here, and let us change this to 600, so it's a little big. So then, so did we do let us see here. Okay, so okay, sorry. So here is about img hyphen container, and this is dot about hyphen img. Now the image is moving up and down. So we'll just give a border of 10 px solid red, and we'll just copy this and give it here. Instead of red, we'll change it to yellow. And I gave a width of 50%, but the about text, not about section, about text. Okay, so both have width of 50%, but then they don't have the height. So height of 100% of the other parent container, and we have to copy it and give the same to this. So now we have to add additional styling, display flex, justify content center. Okay, align item center. Yeah, aligning them to the center. Flex direction of column, so they be in the column. Yeah, and then now we'll work on this image. So first in this, we're going to give a display of flex, justify content center, justify content center, and maybe align item center. Yeah, so now what we can do is this image, let us make it a 700 px. So here, this is all the styling. So here I added this height 100% flex direction column, and here I added this height 100%, all these, and here width 700 pixels. So let us see how it looks. Yeah, it looks good. Now let's just open the inspector. Yeah, as you can see, when we go to 1500 pixels of width, it's almost crossing the borders, so we have to change the image. So now in Visual Studio Code, let us go to where the media queries are, and let's just copy this whole media query and place it here, and let's change this to 1500 pixels. So dot about hyphen section. Okay, and now what we can do is so dot about hyphen img hyphen container dot about hyphen img width of 500px. So now let's check it. Yeah, so we have already squeezed it a bit, so it's looking like this small, and then now we'll make it even more smaller. Okay, so 1450 pixels. Okay, at the 1500 pixels only, let us change for the about text. So here dot about hyphen text, h1 we can leave it like that, but p font size of 20 pixels. Yeah, so the p has become smaller. Fade, and I don't know what I'm saying. Here we'll just reduce it. Okay, so as you can see, again at 1120 pixels or 1100 pixels, 1070 pixels, it's again touching these borders. So now we can make this display flex. Let us just see our code, what we gave. Here we gave display flex all. So now in this, so what did we think? We thought it should be one. Let us just check our browser again, which 1070 pixels. So we have to add another media query for that. The closest here we'll go in descending order from top to bottom. 1070 pixels dot about hyphen section displays flex. Let's see, flex direction of column, and let's see our browser. Okay, it looks good, but our things are overflowing, so let us just check that. Okay, so height is like 100%. So now let's go back, and in this here, let us see what we gave for the about. We'll just copy this whole thing, and if there are any changes, we'll just change them. So where were we? Okay, yeah, here. So we can keep the width of 100%, height 50%. We can get rid of this border over here. Display flex, we can remove this. We can remove this. Yeah, and now here width 100%, 50%. All this is not needed, and we'll just remove this. And here we'll have a 300 pixels. Okay, 300 seems too bad. let's keep 400, and it's going outside. So display flex. Okay, justify content center. So let us see how it looks. So it looks like that, but the problem is it's overflowing to the bottom. So here let's try something. Overflow auto. Okay, so here in our global styling, let us see what we give for the section. Okay, so let us just give it 100 VH. Yeah, and then let us just check if everything is working now. So home, we have services about, so 100 VH, it's just touching it, this bottom at this. So now what we can do is, here in the bottom of the page, here we will change the image height here instead of width. Not here, no, here width of 300 pixels. We can just remove this. We can remove this too. Yeah, so now let's check it. Yeah, so let's just remove the borders. Now it does not look good. Remove these two borders. Yeah, let's just check it out. Okay, there's a lot of gap in between here. So what we can do is, let us go to our Visual Studio Code, and here we will just in the about section, here we get justify content space evenly. We'll just copy that, and here we're going to paste it. Justify content center, and let's try align item center. Let's remove the height 50% also, and let's check it. Okay, it still looks the same, so we'll just add the height back. So what happens if we remove the flex direction of column? Let us see, it still looks nice even if we remove the flex direction of column. So at 930 pixels, maybe we can change it to flex direction of column. So at the rate 930 pixels. Okay, this is the closest, so we'll just add it here. Where does this end? Here, dot about hyphen section dot about text, P, font size 16px, so it's gonna be smaller. And then H1 we are not needing to change, and dot about text, it's here, dot about hyphen img hyphen container. I don't think we need to change this, so we'll just give flex direction of flex hyphen direction column. So let's just remove that. Yeah, but there's still a lot of gap. Let's try changing the image let's see. Yeah, so there's still a lot of gap, so let us try changing the image height dot about hyphen img hyphen container dot about hyphen img. What we'll just give a height of 600px. Height. Wait, first we'll just give a border 10px solid yellow. So here, let's see, home, services, about. Oh, here there's a lot of gap. I think for the, like here, for the services we shouldn't have changed it. So we'll just key minus 100px calc. So now let us see it. Now this, so in the desktop there it looks like there's no space, but as things become smaller and smaller, the space also increases. See here, the space has increased, and now also it has increased. Okay, so here the footer's height changes. So what we have to do is, here we got to move it to the top a bit. So now let us remove the border. We're just adding the border to see where it is. Image, we have to change it to a width of, till now did we change the width or the height? Okay, width only. 300 to 200 pixels. Yeah, but even if we change it, so we'll just get rid of that. So it looks like this now, but the problem is, like, it's still touching this bottom. So if we can move it to the top, it would be better. So we will go to Visual Studio Code and undo what we did here, just the about image container which we removed, and so top negative 100 pixels. We got to give position relative. Yeah, negative 100 and negative 200 is good. Yeah, so let us check it if everything is nice. Till 300 pixels of width. Okay, this is nice. If we change the text more, it won't be noticeable. Okay, so we'll just add one for our smallest. Let us see our smallest media query for 20 pixels footer only. So here dot about hyphen section dot about hyphen text. Our h1 is still good all the way, only p font size of 10 pixels. Yeah, and then our image of image width should be made to, what is this here, dot about hyphen img hyphen container dot about hyphen img. So we gotta change the width. Let us see what width it was last. So it was it was 300 pixels. we gotta change it to 150. Oh, sorry, width colon 150 pixels. So now let us just check our browser. So here is the full look of the desktop. This is the how it looks. So let's see, home, services, about, yeah, so everything looks good. So and then while we reduce it, everything is still good. We did not change any hero section, so we'll just focus on the about, yeah, and then everything has become super small. So we'll just change some things here. So we changed the font size to 10, maybe a 13 pixels, and here 200 pixels should be good. Yeah, so it's still readable. Before it was little too small, so at 300 pixels also it's very good. Yeah, so this is it, guys. In the next video we are going to use our knowledge of how to style forms and create a contact form. Bye guys.